Been filming this morning for Al Jazeera TV. Dave's here now sorting out the electric cable because we've got to put a new supply in. Painting away doing a mod on the joystick, on the sprayer. So to stop it, make it smoother from backwards to forwards or something. Got a new...
Move your tassel so you can read it.
Losing farm is not like losing any other business, it can't come back. He said that at the NFU conference.
Can't fit my club hand through it.
You can't fit your broken hand.
No, well, it's not broken, is it? It's burnt.
Burnt. Still got his number on from the tractor on the other day. Morgan's going to go and try drill a little bit of wheat for the neighbours. We think it might be a little bit sticky and it's going through a cover crop, but he's going to go and give it a whirl. But that has been pretty damp. I think we've had 2 mil of rain in the last 24 hours. Hence the wet yard. I've got a trowel because I'm going to go and have a look at the barley's coming up. We drilled the other day. Stu's here getting his brake lights wired up. Stu B, the bee man. Have you, Stuart? Where are you? Hiding. Have you met with the Bee Farmers Association? Because apparently they're coming on the 19th.
So yeah, they're doing something. I think part of the NFU set up down there as well.
Right.
So some of them. The reason I'm not going with the bee farmers because obviously it's solely on about the bees and the honey industry and how farmers are reliant on that. And I think it's integral to actually work together. So my point of view is, if you guys start losing 20% of your land, that's 20% of land lost for us to put the bees on. That's 20% less crops for the bees to forage on, and it ultimately impacts us. So, and the wider industry, so like the tractor sales and everything else like that. So,
and Morgan scabbed the lift off you.
And Morgan scabbed the lift off me as well. So, but every cloud and all that, I'm going to plait his mullet on the way down there on the train as well.
Yeah, so you're driving to Birmingham to get the train from there.
Yeah, so obviously ridiculously expensive. I know Ian's tried to jump on since, and that train's fully booked now. So if you are going to go down there, get your tickets booked quick. But yeah, we found it better, more cost effective to drive to Brum, get on the train, and then down into London Euston then.
So keep your eye out for Stuart.
We'll be down there. Even thinking we were in my bee suit though, to be fair.
That would be funny actually, yeah, then we'd know it's you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're down there?
I was in this field before filming with the news crew, but I've come back over. Oh, fat, look at that. There's one that's sprit that's not been buried properly, but that's because it's lifted up on the headland. You do get a bit of seed trickle. But let's see what else we can find. There's some there. Yep, so all sprit. Some nice roots on them. So that's good because it means they're not gonna rot now and blow if we get a lot of wet weather. There's some leaves, some roots on them really. So pleased with that, considering it's quite late for barley. We might see some little green rows after the chaos in London next week. John's here now. We've just changed the GPS aerial because it was messing about the other day as well. So the guy from Bateman helped us with that, so he's just going to test it. Parking by Dave the electrician, right in front of the weighbridge. But we're not going to moan because we've been waiting for him. Yay, it works. Rob's fixed the brake lights, the high level brake light. A little bit of a tweak to the drill where it was blocking. Trying to get that spring back in, but we're using the spade and Morgan's struggling with his sore hand. So me and Rob have come up in the buggy. In fact, got a pry bar on it might help. Nope. It's not working, so I'm going to shoot back and get a pry bar because the spade's just twisting the bolt. It's pain. Hopefully with a pry bar, fully chisel, and the key chisel out of the class combine, might be able to push it in easier. See how still it is by that smoke with them chimneys just going straight up. All this is dried in because we don't like jet washing it. It goes in the bearings, but it's acting like a brake on the disc. It's stalling too easily, chopping through this cover crop. Might have to volume wash it all out. That stone would not have been helping matters. Just proper clogged up and dried like a brake. There we go. Sussed it now. What a pain that was. It'll be dark in a minute. Just put my hand in a slug. Ugh. It's dead like. You know, remember play days? That's how you drive. Is it? That's cover crop there, SFI, looking a bit yellow. You can't see because of the hedge, can you? Not really, no. Just had another quick Zoom with everyone for organising for next week. Morgan is still out drilling. We've cleaned out the coulters that were causing the problem, but really it wants a good cleaning out. So we'll probably volume wash it tomorrow if he's got any more left to do. I'm just going to do the birthdays, jump on a train, and get to London to meet the Met Police in the morning for have a walk round to see where we can site things, the food bank, the stage, all that kind of stuff. Walk up and down the roads and round them and do a little bit of a loop and time how long it takes. So we have an idea on Tuesday how that's all going to work. Quick shed update. Let's have a look now. Hopefully Dave's put some wire in it for us. Nothing in there yet. Nothing in there. Maybe he started in here. I know he's been jointing the big cable that we put to bury, so maybe he's done that first. Yeah, I can't see any wiring in here either. Dope. They've been better off doing that first. Massive milestone today on the birthday buggy, bumper, whatever we want to call it. £80,055 we're now up to, with 3,500 gift aids, £83,500, over £83,500. Jamie Lee's on there. Filipino Philip is 65. He farms in the Philippines by the looks of things. Chris Pilling. Alan McConnell is 50. Robert Allen is 13. Lucy Tyra is 26. And Arthur Russell Smith is 6. That rhymes, doesn't it? So happy birthday, everyone. Today's the birthday bumper. And thanks for them amazing donations for the air ambulance. Also, while I've got you, so there's a story going around, and I don't know why, I've put it out on Twitter, it's not true, saying that the Met are banning people from taking tractors into London. That is not the case. We, the 5 of us that are trying to make this thing happen on the 19th, don't want tractors there because the roads are closed and you won't get in. If you imagine you've got thousands and thousands of farmers there, a tractor takes up the space of 25 people when it's parked up, not to mention when it's moving. When it's moving, it'll take up the space of 100 people. There will be some static tractors there to sort of bookend the stage. JCB are kindly going to get them there for us on a truck. If anyone wants to drive around London on the tractor, that is nothing to do with us, and that might be best done a different date. This day on the 19th is to land the messages that we're food producers and we cannot afford to farm going on with these crazy rules. DEFRA have come out and had a spat with government and Treasury about this because they've said we can't see how your figures will work. Farmers have not got that money to carry on. So there's a bit of an internal politics going on now. But yeah, the whole thing that the Met are banning tractors is absolute rubbish. We're just saying that we won't fit them in because Whitehall and Richmond Terrace will be closed off, and the only thing that will be allowed in is the food bank vehicles. If you're bringing something to the food bank, we thought we could have had them at the train stations to save you carrying them on the tube. That's turned into an absolute logistical nightmare, and Wardy has gone grey trying to sort that out. So the food bank will be at Richmond Terrace, which is where the stage will be built. What else do I need to tell you? There's a bit of an update. We've got some massive profiles speakers that are going to be on the stage. They're probably about an hour and a half of people, different ones, 5 minutes each kind of thing. Some questions and answers if we can. Then Tom Rees has done this video that I'll show you in a second, and he wants he's coordinating any children that want to ride the pedal tractors. Again, it's a family event because it's the children that are going to suffer the most in this well, it depends how your farm's set up, but definitely the children will suffer the most because potentially they could lose 25%. I say 25% because if you sell 20%, you've got to pay the capital gain as well. So that's why if your farm gets a quarter took off at every generation, there's not going to be much left. So we need to make sure that government understand this and understand that we produce food for a low margin for the capital invested. That is what it's all about. And if they realise and see some sense. You know, it takes a bigger man to apologise that they've got it wrong than it does to be stubborn. Will they do that? We don't know, but we've got to put some pressure on them, get them to understand. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update what's going on. I'm going to dash now, get on the train, get down there, start measuring stuff tomorrow with James and Martin and whoever else is meeting there, meet the Met, and loads of film crews are going to be there as well, so we've got to see where we're going to position them. Sorry, the videos this week have just, I don't know, I wouldn't watch them because it's just me being on Zoom. I should have someone filming me on Zoom, then you know actually what I'm doing all day, because I haven't been outside. The lads are just keeping everything just ticking over. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you. Here's a video from Tom about the tractors. Find him on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, send him a message. I'll put his Facebook thing here so you know what you're looking for. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Hi everybody, my name's Tom and I'm the 6th generation to farm here down in Pembrokeshire, and this is my son Rory, and I hope to give him the opportunity to be the 7th generation to farm here if he so wants. Like so many of you, I feel really gutted by what was announced in the budget last week, and I think it's really important that we all get together to do what we can to give these guys a chance to farm. I think that's why it's really important that as many of you can come on the 19th down to Westminster to march with us. The hope is that we can get a group of this sort of age children, with other children as well, on pedal tractors to march with us on that day. And I'd like to encourage as many as you can to do that. We're working really, really hard to ensure the safety of the children. It's going to be a family event that day. We hope that everyone will behave and act respectfully, and I think that would be really important for us to get our message across to the MPs that how wrong they've got this decision on inheritance tax relief, business property relief, and so many other parts of the budget that are just simply going to make family farm impossible to carry on. Thank you.